A relationship can be a true refuge or a battlefield. But what happens when small behaviors turn into traps? Imagine waking up every day next to someone but feeling the connection fading away. How does this happen? A gesture that seems innocent might actually be a silent poison. How many times has a simple misunderstanding turned into a big argument? Or an act of indifference evolved into lingering resentment? These seemingly trivial behaviors could be eroding the foundation of a love that once seemed unshakable. And what if there are signs you're not noticing? Every unspoken word, every averted glance, contributes to a vicious cycle that can destroy what took years to build. The human mind is complex, and emotions often deceive us. You might be sabotaging your relationship without even realizing it. In this video, we'll explore how these seemingly small actions have the power to shake even the strongest bonds. Pay close attention, because these behaviors might be closer than you think. The transformation starts now. We'll be drawing on the latest science explained in simple language that everyone can understand. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. This is where you'll gain a clear understanding of the human mind and behavior. Communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship, and when it breaks down, problems start to pile up. Often, people struggle to express what they truly feel or need, which can lead to misunderstandings and frustrations. For example, if one partner feels overwhelmed with household chores but says nothing, the other might think everything is fine. This lack of dialogue can create silent resentments. It's also crucial for people to learn to communicate respectfully. Talking about feelings doesn't mean attacking the other person, but rather sharing vulnerabilities. When partners feel comfortable opening up, the relationship tends to strengthen. Using I instead of you can help with this, as it avoids making the other person feel accused. Another important aspect is active listening. It's not enough just to talk. You need to hear what the other person has to say. Often, people are so focused on defending their own viewpoints that they forget to pay attention to what their partner is expressing. Practicing active listening can turn tense conversations into constructive dialogues. Communication also involves choosing the right moment to discuss delicate matters. Bringing up problems when one partner is stressed or distracted can worsen the situation. Finding a calm and appropriate time makes all the difference. It shows that you value the conversation and the other person's feelings. Finally, communication should be continuous. Having one important conversation isn't enough to resolve everything. It's essential to keep the dialogue open and regular, allowing both partners to share their thoughts and feelings over time. This way, the relationship becomes a safe space for mutual expression. Disinterest and neglect. When a partner seems disinterested, it can create a significant emotional distance. Disinterest can manifest in various ways, such as a lack of attention in conversations or in daily life. This behavior can make the other person feel invisible and undervalued. It's natural in a relationship to have moments where one partner is more occupied or distracted, but ongoing neglect can be harmful. Routine can be a culprit in this regard. Over time, daily obligations and the hustle and bustle can cause couples to forget to dedicate time to each other. When this happens, the affection and attention that were once common can fade away. It's important for partners to make an effort to reverse this situation by dedicating quality time together. Another issue is a lack of interest in each other's activities. If one partner shows no curiosity about what the other enjoys, it can create a sense of loneliness. Getting to know your partner's hobbies, passions, and dreams is essential for building a deeper connection. When one side doesn't care, the relationship can begin to deteriorate. Emotional neglect is another form of disinterest that can be devastating. Ignoring your partner's feelings, not offering support during difficult times, and not celebrating their achievements are behaviors that can erode trust and intimacy. It's important for partners to be present, both in good times and bad. Lastly, small gestures of affection and attention can make a big difference. Sending a message during the day, offering a sincere compliment, or simply taking time to talk can rekindle the spark of interest. These small acts are essential for preventing the relationship from falling into a rut and for helping it continue to thrive over time. Constant criticism and judgments. Constant criticism can be like a drop of water that slowly wears down a stone. When one partner is always pointing out flaws, the other starts to feel insecure and undervalued. No one likes to be judged all the time. It can deeply affect a person's self-esteem. Over time, these criticisms can create a heavy, hostile atmosphere where communication becomes increasingly difficult. Moreover, how the criticism is delivered makes all the difference. If a partner offers constructive criticism, it can actually help with personal growth. But if the criticism is laced with disdain or sarcasm, the impact is far more negative. The constant feeling of being on the defensive can lead to arguments and resentment, further harming the relationship. Another important aspect is the cumulative effect of these criticisms. When a partner feels constantly attacked, they tend to withdraw and avoid sharing vulnerabilities. This creates a vicious cycle where the lack of communication intensifies and issues remain unresolved. The result is an emotional distance that can be hard to overcome. In many cases, criticism can reflect personal insecurities. When a partner is dissatisfied with themselves, they may project that dissatisfaction onto the other. This dynamic can be harmful not only to the relationship, but also to the individual well-being of both partners. It's crucial for both partners to reflect on their own insecurities before criticizing each other. Finally, it's essential to remember that empathy and understanding are key to a healthy relationship. Instead of criticizing, trying to understand your partner's perspective can strengthen bonds and create a safe space for communication. Focusing on celebrating achievements and supporting each other in the journey of growth is far more productive than dwelling on failures. Dishonesty and lack of transparency. Dishonesty in a relationship can cause irreparable damage. When a partner lies or withholds information, trust is eroded. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Without it, everything is compromised. Dishonesty can start with small omissions, but over time, these small lies can accumulate and turn into major issues. One often overlooked aspect is that a lack of transparency breeds distrust. A partner who hides information can make the other feel insecure and anxious. The human mind tends to fill in the gaps, and often, imagination can create scenarios far worse than reality. This creates a cycle of insecurity that can lead to unnecessary accusations and arguments. Honesty, on the other hand, allows partners to feel secure in sharing their thoughts and feelings. When both feel comfortable being truthful, communication flows more naturally. This openness can help resolve conflicts before they escalate. It's always better to face the truth, even when it's difficult, than to live in a world of lies. Moreover, dishonesty can affect not only the relationship, but also each partner's emotional health. Living with lies can cause stress, anxiety, and even depression. The feeling of constantly hiding something can be burdensome and detrimental to mental health. A relationship should be a safe space where both can be authentic. Finally, it's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes. Being able to acknowledge these mistakes and act with transparency can be a crucial step in restoring trust. Instead of letting dishonesty take root, it's healthier to confront issues head-on, always seeking truth and mutual understanding. Comparisons with other relationships. Comparing your current relationship with others is common, but can be quite harmful. People often look at the relationships of friends, family, or even celebrities and start measuring their own relationship against them. This comparison can lead to dissatisfaction because every relationship has its own unique challenges and dynamics. What seems perfect on the outside may be hiding problems that aren't visible. Additionally, social media exacerbates this situation. Happy photos and shared moments can create the illusion that others are always happier or have better relationships. This perception can lead to unnecessary pressure to fit your own relationship into an idealized mold, causing frustration and discontent. Instead of focusing on what's good in the relationship, a person may start to see only what's lacking. Another important point is that each couple has its own pace and its own achievements. What works for one couple may not work for another. That's why it's crucial to value the individuality of your relationship and celebrate the victories, no matter how small. This appreciation helps build a healthier and more satisfying environment. Moreover, comparisons can lead to insecurity. When someone feels their relationship doesn't measure up to others, it can affect their self-esteem and how they see themselves within the relationship. This insecurity can manifest in negative behaviors like jealousy or distrust, which can further harm the relationship. Therefore, it's essential to focus on what's special in your own relationship. Open communication and recognizing your partner's qualities can help overcome this tendency to compare. Valuing what you have and working together to improve what isn't working can be key to a healthier and happier relationship. Lack of respect and appreciation. A lack of respect and appreciation in a relationship can be one of the most destructive factors. When someone doesn't feel respected, it can lead to feelings of devaluation that affect not only self-esteem, but also the couple's dynamic. Mutual respect is one of the fundamental pillars of any healthy relationship. Without it, trust and emotional connection begin to erode. Respect is demonstrated in small, everyday actions, such as listening attentively to your partner, considering their opinions, and showing empathy. When these behaviors are neglected, the relationship can become cold and distant. Additionally, failing to appreciate your partner's qualities can lead to feelings of disdain. Everyone has unique characteristics that deserve to be recognized and celebrated. Appreciation is more than just giving compliments. It's about showing gratitude and recognition for the little things. This can be done through simple gestures, like thanking someone for a favor or acknowledging their effort. When people feel appreciated, they tend to invest more in the relationship, creating a positive cycle of love and attention. On the other hand, the absence of respect and appreciation can make someone feel invisible or irrelevant. This can lead to resentment and dissatisfaction, which, if not addressed, can result in arguments and even the breakdown of the relationship. It's important for both partners to make a conscious effort to respect and value each other. In summary, cultivating an environment of respect and appreciation is crucial for the health of a relationship. When each person feels heard and valued, the relationship is more likely to flourish, bringing happiness and satisfaction to both parties. Open dialogue and the practice of recognizing and valuing your partner are important steps in maintaining this solid foundation. Now that you're familiar with the 10 behaviors that might be destroying your relationship, it's time to reflect. Think about how small actions can have a big impact on your life together. Have you ever stopped to analyze how communication flows between you? Or if the lack of mutual support is creating an invisible barrier? Remember, change starts with us. How about choosing a behavior you can improve today? It could be a simple thank you or an unexpected gesture of affection. These small changes can make all the difference. And don't forget, dialogue is essential. Ask your partner how they feel and share your own emotions. How can you both build a healthier relationship together? What habits can be left behind and which ones can be strengthened? If you enjoyed these tips, leave a like and share your experiences in the comments. We want to know, which of these behaviors did you realize you need to change? Together, we can turn challenges into opportunities. And remember, the journey of love is one of continuous learning. Get ready to take the next step and strengthen your relationship.